Time now for our nightly news quiz. Each night on Late Night Live, I invite my mates on the sofa here to quiz me on the topics of the day. They've each come in with some questions relating to today's news, and I'll be having a go at answering them. Play along at home, see how you do. Nick, kick us off.
So, what have experts from Manchester University dug up in Wales today? Give you a clue, it's not an ancient e-cigarette.
Not e-cigarettes.
No.
In Wales? It's going to be the body of another king, surely. They're finding them everywhere at the moment in car parks.
Just litter them around. Sort of not, but not a million miles away.
A queen?
No.
A prince?
A king of sorts. They found an ancestor of the Tyrannosaurus rex in Wales, our very own Jurassic Park, right here in the lovely Welsh mountains. So I think it's quite exciting, actually. This is quite a great find. They're excited that it's related to the T-Rex. So it starts to talk a lot about the Jurassic period or whatever period it was, and how our lands could have been populated by such great creatures. So hopefully, rather than just finding a king under a car park, we might find a giant T-Rex and we can start a theme park.
I love that. Do you know, I'm firing out facts that may or may not be true during this show. I'm qualifying them all the time. Dished out a fact about Hitler, which I've been told, turns out it's not true. It was Tsar Peter, first one to ban smoking. Here's another fact that probably isn't true either. But I've heard that Tyrannosaurus rex was effectively like a massive chicken. Right? And you're nodding. Are you familiar with this?
I heard this over the weekend.
How about this? So I'm not making this up. It's not come out of the back of my head.
Chicken wings on that.
It had little kind of weird bristly feathers, apparently. And I think there's a programme on Discovery or something, maybe last night actually. Obviously, everybody tuning into this show, so they wouldn't have seen it. But it basically said that, the T-Rex actually had feathers.
That's
rather
right.
than perhaps a scaly skin that we were perhaps led to believe as youngsters in books and things like that. So that's,
massive chicken. Imagine that. Imagine if you saw a T-Rex. Doesn't it make it even more frightening?
A chicken with teeth.
I'm already scared of a T-Rex, but if it moves and walks like a chicken and makes similar noises and is going to eat me like a piece of grain, then I'm absolutely in bits of fear.
Yeah.
And I can see him in Wales. So what kind of, they dated this, or are you not so sure about that?
I haven't got a full detail, but fair play to the guys at Manchester University leading the way again, so that's very exciting news. But I think we don't want to dig these things up and create theme parks. We want to dig them up now, obviously, and create drive-through dinosaur buckets.
Like Flintstones were.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Right.
That would be fantastic. Yeah.
Do you know what? I got the question wrong, but I don't mind. Let's have another question. What have we got?
Right then, so I've got one from West Yorkshire. So picture the scene, West Yorkshire. Horsforth School in West Yorkshire has been branded disgraceful, disgusting and appalling for doing what?
Oh, blimey. I'm not so sure. Maybe...
Think about perhaps a pursuit you might have enjoyed at your secondary school, maybe.
Right. Maybe something went wrong with the egg and spoon race.
Not quite.
The three-legged race. That's a killer, that. It's a nightmare.
It is a nightmare. It's
very dangerous, the three-legged race.
Being attached to somebody with two left feet can make it even worse, can't
No
it?
good at all, is it? Yeah.
No, in fact, they've been called all those names and more for organising a school trip to Barbados, which they're demanding £1,650 for from parents in the middle of...
Give me that again!
£1,650 for a school trip to Barbados.
How about that?
We were reminiscing over our tea tonight. We went to, I think it was Calais in the first year, and it was 75 quid or something.
I think I passed York, so you're pretty. You're pretty.
The
Blessed.
best part of 20 grand? To say that again?
1,650.
Right, I was going to say, right,
16,000,
1,650, yeah, so it's already a lot of money. I'm just getting it together in my head.
Almost
That's
£2,000
insane.
per
£2,000,
child
yeah, so we've got two. I was trying to
a
work it
week-long
out.
trip.
To Barbados.
£2,000.
For what cultural benefit?
This is it. You see, this is the parents' kind of thinking is that the cultural exchange that we used to get from visiting France and Germany, etc. It would be lost by going so far around the world to Barbados.
£2,000 for your school trip. How about that? That's insane. Absolutely insane. Well, I got that wrong as well.
There's not been a massive
well.
take-up, I gather.
I bet.
Not doing very well with my quiz. I got 2 wrong. Let's have another.
Right, so keeping on the theme of sort of food and movies then, what has Pizza Hut announced today that's going to bring the takeaway food that you get to life?
Wow. What have Pizza Hut announced today? And it's bringing takeaway
Well, it's
food
going to
to
make movie
life.
night great. It's going to make a takeaway and a movie night great.
Right. Oh, okay. A new cheese.
No.
I don't know. Go on, tell me, man.
No. They have created the pizza box now turns into a movie projector with your iPhone.
Get out of my face.
I tell you the truth.
How's this working?
You open the box, eat the pizza, put your iPhone in, and you scan a QR code from the box, which actually selects the movie that you can watch. Then you place the iPhone in this little magnifying glass projector thing, and it projects it against your wall, and apparently it gives you cinema quality pizza movies.
Why? What's happening to this
I
world?
couldn't believe it when I saw this.
Why?
It's pretty impressive.
Incredible. It
Who
looked
does
brilliant.
these things? Who thinks
Pizza
them
Hut.
up? Why? It's just to annoy people like me. Why would anyone want to do that? Can you imagine going around someone's house? I mean, it's so cool, yet so far from my range of
Can you
understanding.
imagine if you got Waterworld, though? You sat there going, right, I wonder what they've chosen for us. One of Costner's finest, Waterworld.
Waterworld. Well, the other thing is, you watch that 3-hour movie, your iPhone battery's going to die,
that's
isn't
it,
it? That's going to happen just at the
And
climax.
it's going to smell of mozzarella cheese.
And you
it's
might,
in there.
when you come to throw your box away,
The whole thing
there goes
is-
your phone.
You've got to watch Ninja Turtles on it, surely. They were into
yeah,
pizza.
massively
That,
into
that
pizza,
would be
of course,
where
yeah.
you'd be at
That's
with
a
that.
great call.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm doing really bad with the quiz. Let's have
I
another
think you're
question.
going to get. You might get this one. This is a little bit easier, I think. for you.
Right.
So Lenny Henry, as we know, has confirmed that he's to become Sir Lenny Henry in the Queen's birthday honours. But in which year was the first comic relief telethon?
Ooh. I'm going to say, well, 84 was Live Aid, so let's see if we can work it out. And it was a bit after Live Aid, wasn't it? And it came off the back of a lot of that stuff. I'm going to go for, this is, can I confer with Mr.
Ooh,
We've not
well,
worked out the rules of this.
I'm going to make it up as well. I mean, I would say late 80s.
Do you know what I'm going to go for?
Possibly
You
88,
can't
I would
confer.
have said.
Me and you are conferring. Are you going for 88?
But I'll go with you, look like you know more. I'll go 88.
88. I'm going to go for 88. 88.
It's correct. He's 90.
Come
Yes!
on!
Which I think might be the first
We'll
time.
have that.
Got a
Boom.
point.
question right on
Boom.
the show, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Now we're
I got
cooking.
1988, yeah. So the charity was founded in 1985 with Richard Curtis, of course. But the first live telethon, which we've all come to know and love, was actually in 1988.
I see. Do you know, I got really drawn into that as a kid. I was absolutely obsessed with it, I think. The first one, when it happened, I felt like the world was ending, like they were doing the most exciting thing in the world with it all. It just blew me away.
Crazy, because I think there was the Children in Need, wasn't there, that was happening.
Yeah.
But it was kind of a bit BBC at the time, wasn't it? And a little
Yeah.
bit straight. And then these guys came on, and it was like Tiz was on a Saturday morning.
A lot of it was very kind of worthy, wasn't it? Well, give me another question. I need to get another point.
So my final question is a story from Florida. So a lady was having a bit of distress because she thought while she was on the toilet she blocked her toilet up, but it wasn't her. Why was her toilet blocked?
Oh, no, and this is in Florida.
Yeah.
I want this to be the answer. A crocodile was there coming through the toilet. There was some sort of... I know crocodiles have lived in the sewers in America. That's the answer.
It's very close.
No,
but-
that's
but
the answer.
No cigar. It was a giant iguana, which I'd probably almost give you, really. But this iguana had been living down there and blocked the whole thing up. And sure enough, she was going about her business, thought the toilet had got blocked, and out popped an iguana.
Tell me its head was pushing through the
I don't want to know
U-belt.
the detail, really, any more than that.
Here's Daddy!
Are they the ones that change colour depending on what
If
the
that-
environment is? That'd be quite
A
interesting.
chameleon, but
Well,
that could have been
that's a
really
chameleon, of
weird,
course,
yeah.
How come... Do we know any detail as to why it was there?
It was just having a sleep.
Just hanging out.
in the toilet,
That's where
yeah.
they do it.
Fell in.
Anarchist iguana.
Sex Pistols credit
Chilling,
card.
yeah.
And it's
Or it
back.
could have just been taking pictures, could have been a pervert iguana.
Chilling with its mates. All right, what have we got?
Another Lenny Henry one, so a chance again for you to get this one. So what I want to know this time is how much is considered to have been raised by Comic Relief in the last 3 decades.
Oh,
Oof.
They split people over the dinner table tonight where I was in.
how much has been raised by Comic Relief in the last few decades?
So started in 85, first telethon in 88.
Yeah.
How much have they raised since that kind of first event? And there's a figure that's generally considered big.
I'm not sure. I was so into it the first time round, but then beyond that, I'll be honest, I did lose interest. It's going to be like millions, right? I don't know. I'm going to confer again. What do you think?
I would go 30 million a time, 10 years, 500
300,
million.
yeah, 500 million. Let's go for that.
It's a 4 billion, in fact.
4 billion there.
30 years,
Fair play.
they've raised £1 billion from their various kind of sport relief and comic relief, telethons and things like that, which I think is
amazing.
I didn't realise it was so much.
It's good going.
Amazing. No wonder he's a sir.
Yeah, excellent work.
I'm impressed. Sir Lenny Henry,
Sir Lenny Henry, of course. Yeah.
We may discuss that later in the show. You're watching Late Night Live here on That's Manchester. My name's Nick Margerrison. We shall be back next. Don't forget, of course, you can talk to us on email, latenightlive@thatsmanchester.co.uk, or you can tweet us @thatsmanchester. We'll be back next.